Ta-da! Don't mind the hair. At least, I mean, you could. What I'm trying to do is add a custom command. There we are. Hair. Did I die? Shall be. Not. He's working on his solution by doing what he does best. Look helpless in front of other people to take pity and help. Okay, watch this. Watch this. Up volume for stream? I mean, you should be hearing the video game music in the background, right? And we can test to see if that works. How cool is that, right? There's also... I've got several of those, like, you can go... Dead man, you're a good person. I appreciate that. I have already summoned other people to assist. I gotta say, it has been fucking awful. Hey, Corey. It was a shitty day yesterday. Would you believe this is better than it was? I spent about 4 hours stripping all of the colour as much as possible. Apparently green is a bitch to get out of hair, and believe me, that makes sense. I know they are. Used to be whenever I would... Yeah. Why did I get it done? See, that's the thing I don't want to say. Because they may have fucked it up, but I don't think it's specifically their fault. They did ignore what I asked for. And it does look not at all how I wanted. But it's not super fair to just, like, throw clout at it. I will note that it is the same person that did Emma's hair, and Emma's hair is great. Right? Yeah, I guess. I think to be... She's menacing. So, okay, let me come around to one step further. Emma likes her and recommended this hairdresser. I don't feel cool to have Emma feel like less confident or less happy with her recommendation to me. And that's about it. You know? I also wanted to edit the hair command by saying that it has a global cooldown of 300 seconds and a user cooldown of 900 seconds. There. Yeah. And like, the cut is normal. It's my usual shoulder length cut. I show a picture of the Winter Soldier in Captain America and the Winter Soldier, and then ask him to do that. And every time I'm sad that I'm not in fact James Bucky Barnes. That happens. You can't stop that. Goes to the listen in the corner? Yeah, I suppose so, right? Look, the way it looks right now, I don't hate. Fluffy, kind of yellowy green, and blue at the top. Yeah. But I wanted it black, that's for sure. It's even weirder. But I've already requested assistance, and it will likely happen soon. And then probably by Monday, you know? Stream Monday, it'll be interesting, and not normal by any stretch, but better, right? We can do that. Muting mic for a second. Yeah, I assume, and the thing is, I didn't just wander in off the street. I sent in a template and a consult and was like this, okay? And they were like, sure. And then I came back a week later. They had enough time to order the thing they needed. I wonder if perhaps they didn't have the right color and forgot, to also add black, right? And we say green, but I don't mean the green is in there now. It was dark green, very dark green, as dark as possible and still look green. Because I like forest green. I didn't want to look like a YouTuber. Whoops. But first day, yesterday, as the hairdresser dramatically removed the towel from around my head and said, like, a couple times, look, it'll fade, it'll be okay, it'll fade. Like, many times to me. First, I knew that something had gone wrong. And second, my first instantaneous thought was, I look like the Joker. I have become the clown. And my friends, they love me. They love me a lot, absolutely. But they will not, once I am no longer sobbing, take the opportunity to hilariously remind me that we do live in a society. And while the anxiety response of, yeah, it's fine, it's all good. Do you want to have it blow dried? No, it's all good, I'm just going to run away. And paid for it and left. And the panic fled me. I thought, I need to fix this in some way. But I was convinced by very smart people that I love to not immediately apply a box dye on top. I mean, I shouldn't have, Corey. I guess. But Emma really likes this hairdresser. She already knew that I was Emma's husband. Still am, too. It's not that bad. Like, I'd rather go back in
Still
now.
am, too.
It's not that bad. Like, if I could go back and say, alright, this wasn't good, here's what I sent, here's what I expected, it didn't turn out like this is, here's what I've done to fix it as much as I can. But, like, I don't know, man. Let me plug in my controller, too. I'd say, Corey, you are a functional person that can handle conflict. And at my worst, I'm not. Like, perhaps when I have an unwelcome shock, I am I am less likely to be able to handle conflict. Okay, well, we've talked about it a little bit, and I love talking to you guys, but how about let's play some Final Fantasy, huh? Let's get my controllers running. Yep, beautiful. Oh, U-bit. So there's an autosave which is the same as the quick save. That's perfect. And now that that's up, start the game stream, and here I am just in the corner. Oh, I miss this. It was good to have a break off last week, that's for sure. But I gotta tell you, I was thinking about Final Fantasy III all night. Because it's nice to have our heroes back. Our U-bit Grumbo Trunton Malone. And while I'm absolutely gonna miss several of these hidden passages, I hope I won't. Hey, did I mention? No, I didn't. I didn't, because last time we were live, get this candle behind me a jiggle. It'll open up the way to the hangar where I used to park the old airship. I didn't get anything more interesting than thinking about FF3. It was nice. It was a good break. Like, I played Final Fantasy 15 for a bit, and then felt vaguely antisocial, and then didn't want to be online when the guild was. And I hit level 80 on Weaver, so that's nearly all Disciples of the Hand at max, and I'm pretty proud of that, but yeah, I didn't complete it. I played Final Fantasy 2 for a bit. You know what I said a bit, but what I did was speedrun it as much as possible and discovered that the game in the remake keeps track of what chests you've opened, not just the number of chests you've opened, so that number of chests on single save reaches X amount, give achievement. So I didn't have to replay the whole game to hit the few quests I'd missed. So I spent about 3 hours, and for some reason the achievements fucked up and only updated when I closed the game, and I 100% in Final Fantasy 2 as well. So, despite not finding it the best game ever, I went through the time to sincerely finish it properly. And that was not as satisfying as it was in Final Fantasy I, I'm not gonna lie, right? Yeah, look at this inn! God, this whole game is set up for our beautiful 4-person, potentially 5 with the princess, polycule, right? It's fantastic. I heard it long ago, a travelling mage hid some medicinal herbs in town. As for the wheres and wherefores, who knows? I know for a fact we've already picked it up. And I will prove it. Pulling up the status screen. No, the map screen. 4 should push 2 doubles together. I mean, yeah, but they want to be close. Our people love one another. Can't get all of her yet. Kazis. There's an item there that we haven't got. Interesting, interesting. Castle Sassuti is complete. Canaan is complete. See, told you got everything. Altair Cave's got several chests. Mithril Mine's done. Sealed Cave done. Cool. Alright, well that's nice. I think we just need to keep investigating. So. Well, can't get through there. We're just going to keep adventuring. Bugbears. Love bugbears. Not just as a concept, they're interesting, like, monsters from early D&D that were... Actually, so here's the thing, like, early D&D, and it came up more in Final Fantasy I, but some of the more iconic, random, never-heard-before monsters in Dungeons & Dragons actually come from the fact that Gary Gygax had some very odd miniatures. He used to order all of his dice and miniatures through teaching aids from overseas. And occasionally, wow, look at that mandrake. It's an intimidating mandrake. And occasionally you'd get things that were supposed to be a cow, but absolutely were not. Or, I don't know, or some other kind of horse. Or some other kind of animal. And so he's like, okay, this rust monster doesn't look like whatever it was supposed to be. What am I going to make it instead? And he came up with a rust monster, and that's where some of the iconic Dungeons & Dragons monsters come from. I don't think that's where bugbears did, because, like, bugbear was still a common phrase for a type of enemy that was, like, bad but not terrible. Like, a thing that bugged you was still a bugbear at that time. Where are we supposed to go? Look at that basilisk! What the fuck? Look at him! Oh, fuck! Yeah, you're right. The mandrake isn't super screamy, and that's perhaps a disappointment. It's also not even a baby. Nope. Okay. Wait. Top of that mountain, maybe? Yeah, let's try that. Top of the mountain. More like a chameleon for a basilisk. Yeah. The conversation on whether it's like a basilisk or a whether a basilisk is a lizard-based creature or okay. Well, this can only turn out poorly for us. Let's see what's at the top of the hill. Rustbird. Okay, so they're not rust monsters, but perhaps my earlier rant or cultural investigation of early Dungeons & Dragons is perhaps more appropriate than I first thought. Well, I mean, oxidized metal can be of various different colors. If it is oxidized copper, it is very gorgeous. It's a green color. But that's not green at all, so what do you think? Magenta of some sort. Get him. God, we're back to YOLOing our way through, and this time it won't ruin our chances of doing anything other than YOLOing our way through the game. In fact, we're just increasing our job level and getting stronger and stronger just by playing. Just by random grinding. The random grinding a weapon to rank 16 took so long in Final Fantasy II. It was painful. I gotta say, I put something on my second monitor and just watched TV while I would roll around in circles on my controller until I got a random battle. Then I just ignore the controller for a bit while it dealt with it, and then continued. So we're doing a bit of grinding. Chest contained arrow. That's a white mage damage spell. There, Trunt, you should be able to deal a bit of damage. Great. Let's go. Yeah. Rock. Now that's an interesting spelling of, you know, rock. Another early Dungeons and Dragons monster, and as you can see, likely created by Gygax and the others, because it's just a big bird. That's it. That's the monster. This monster is a big bird. And not yellow and feathery, and a big bird we might recognize. Which gives me an idea. That was a very short dungeon. Oh fuck. He just fucking stole us. Wow. That's hilarious. Did you see that? Oh, Corey, thank you. Ancient Egyptian thing. Well, that's really interesting. I assume it was also a big bird then, too? Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so this is a wiggling thing. What's that? Rustle. Bop. Whoa! How the heck did you guys get up here? Oh, Middle Eastern mythology. Okay, that's interesting. You're a baby, you sense it? That's weird. How the heck did you guys get up here? Wait, don't tell me. You got captured by the dragon too, didn't you? Ha! Losers! That's rich, coming from the dragon's next meal. Touche. I guess you're right. My name's Dash. I'm Hubert. Gotta be upfront with you all. I've got amnesia. Can't remember a thing except my own name. I know that I came up here for a reason. I just don't remember what it is. What the fuck? Uh-oh, the dragon's back. Hide! A dragon attacks from the sky. We don't stand a chance against it. We gotta run. Run! Run for your lives! I will not stop the voice. It's fine. Bahamut's there. We'll be totally fine. Okay, so the game explicitly told us to run, right? So what happens if we straight up ignore that and just zap the fuck up? Okay, can we take you? I've been grinding for literally no reason. Yeah? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this is great. I am the greatest of gamers. Escaped! Sorry, Malone. Malone will be missed. Phew, that was close. Come on, let's get out of here. Agreed. Here, you can have this. It's a spell called Mini. I don't think I've got the magic know how to use it anyway. In exchange, mind if I tag along on your journey? Sure, if that's what you want to do. Good, then it's settled. I'm glad to know you all. Received Mini from Dash. Dash joined the party. This is not the triumphant music I would use for Dash. Let's get going! We can jump down. I'm not yelling Geronimo. No. Same way I wouldn't yell Kamikaze. It's not the right culture for me to borrow. Okay, so. It is weird that you're a baby is censored. Especially that, like, I didn't get a notice saying, hey, this thing has been blocked. I'm reading a guide, I know what happens next, and we'll all need to be casters. And this is something that Mako brought up, that sometimes there are puzzles in the game that require you to change class, and then Jimbles you won't be able to YOLO your way through. I'm like, yeah, alright, whatever. That makes sense. So, we're gonna have 3 black mages and a white mage, so that we can still cast some healing. And, like, fuck it. Ubit should learn Mini. Actually, that's a bit silly. What level is it? Level 2, cool. Well, Trant will learn Mini. I am a gnome from Torres' forest to the south, here to draw water from this magic wellspring. You're looking to pay us a shit, but you'll need to cast Mini in yourselves first. We can't have big folks smashing the place up. Well, thank you, sir. Carrion allies revived. Well, you're back, Malone. Status restored. That's good, but like we don't have that yet. Alright, out of the way, gnome. Thank you. HP and MP restored. Fuck yeah. Okay, so we're good to go. But, like, we're not powerful black mages. We're level 1. Scaled down Snape. Are you a gnome for yourself? Yes. Hubert doesn't have any magic. That's terrible. But hey, Grombo can cast some black mage spells. Because Grombo was a red mage, he already had some black magic. He already knew it. Luckily, they don't need to swap. They don't need to cast each of these spells a billion times to get used to them. But leveling up our job level is not a bad idea anyway. I had other gnome voices because I like gnomes in D&D. I think they're great. I love the short races. I also hate that gnomes are very often a race that's just straight up banned in D&D. A lot of GMs are like, I don't allow gnomes. Oh my god, look at that. They're so tiny. Fuck yeah. If you shrink yourself down with a mini spell, your defense falls to 1. Probably best if you fall back during battles. You're blasted with the crystal's power, right? This would be easy with 3 black mages in the party if you ask me. Well, I'm glad you provided advice now. Whoa, get a load of how tiny I am! But now I can't use my sword. Guess I gotta fight with magic or nothing. They're making that really clear that you need to be mini now. And you should move everyone to the back row. Like, cool stuff, you know? Oh, love it. Not a familiar face among a lot of you. There's a tunnel that ranges to the Marinus Range. You can use it to get to Maralka Base and the home of the Vikings. Oh, cool. And I like gnomes. I think they're not found Cura and a fire staff and a vest. A vest? Just like sitting here? I don't find them necessarily silly just because they're small. Like, I think that's kind of shitty to treat them that way. I treat them as serious, normal adults that are small, and it's not fair to treat them otherwise. Hubert the Black Mage. Can't use it. Fire stuff. Alright. Dragonlance has a lot to answer for. And even the funny thing is, the shitty, annoying I banned this race, they're fucking Kenda. And once again, it's because people are looking at the symptom and calling it the actual problem. What you don't want is someone disruptive destroying your game because they're playing a race that doesn't understand property, right? But we can get over there, can't we? I need an antidote. Bought 5 earlier. Blow themselves up gnomes were in Dragonlance? The blow themselves up gnomes. Tell me more. It hit the spot. Something it really didn't agree with me. You saved me. In return, I'll tell you about a shortcut to Morelka Basin. Just take the stairs over here. They lead straight to the secret tunnel. This was plot. I was just fucking about, I swear. Tinkers with no common sense and mountains known for exploding a lot. Yeah, I guess I'll pay for that too. It'll save my life. Picked up a vest too. Did anyone equip the vest? No, because we have 5 of them and they're all bad. Alright. Okay, fair. Like, I like the ideas of Tinker Gnomes too, that's an interesting racial trait to have. But when you use them as like a punchline, I don't like it. I don't like any group of people being used solely as a punchline. People being humanoids and all, you know. Well, we're all gnomes here. Can't find a friendlier bunch, no sorry. Dr. Shilka knows all about the tunnel to Morelka Basin. Oh. Wait that I solved it already. By accident. I love this gnome village music. This is fantastic. Sure. We've cast a few spells. And remember, it's not like we have many ethers in our bag, so it would be quite difficult, given we can't punch our way out of things, to get to the bottom of things, like, to solve problems in that way. People shouldn't be punchlines. People should make punchlines. Noble spread has magical properties. It's got the same effect as the sight spell. Oh, that's cool. One bite of normal spread and the whole world will spread out in front of you, man. Far out. What? But like... Oh, I know what this is. Original release, I bet it... The Pixel Remaster has a map, right? I know the original game doesn't. So... That's probably why. Because using... Let's do it! What happens if we use a gnomish bread? Wow, that's... It's got points, like, we can see where the ship is. We can see other towns we haven't been to yet. So this is kind of a small continent. Living with somewhere out there in the world. We hear that the fairies live there are the cutest things. You're a horny little bastard, aren't you? You smell funny. You smell funny. Problematic tropes and where to find them. Just get a bunch of examples of early D&D stuff. Yeah, Deadman, that's a great idea. I think that would be really good. That could be really good indeed. What can I do for you? Oh, baby. We don't have enough to buy a lot of those. Well, let's buy some fire then. And a blizzard. And then two thunders. Alright, we're out of money, but so what? Right? What else are we going to use it on? Let's sell some of our old stuff that we don't use very much. A knife! Yeah, okay, that should be better. Pay people more qualified to do it. See, I think, what if you, like... Exactly, Luxy, you got it. There's nothing wrong... Oh, fuck. God damn it. Grumby doesn't need that anyway. Yeah, Malone, you can have thunder. Malone simply cannot learn any more spells. I think he needs higher level Black Mage. Ubit, the Black Mage. Fire. Grumbo. You've already got thunder. So, like, let's do it. And it seems pointless, but as we've learned, they will keep these Black Mage spells and the White Mage spells while they're doing other classes. So they're going to get better as they go anyway. We don't need that. There are chests in here. I hope they're in the tunnel. Alright, let's go. The little pixel art of our tiny body walking. Lethal bracelet. Jimbles. Lethal rod. Dun, 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 dum, 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 dum. Kids intellect +1s are going to be casting better spells too. How about we give you a knife and you get the rod? Yeah, okay. We'll get random encounters in here, I bet. And then we'll get to see how well our fighting force of little gnome bastards put the rod through the bracelet. Of course. Let it encircle and grasp the thing within. It's Demon for Say. Okay, so I had auto battle on there. The music. Not only is this great, and I might need to know my brother-in-law, but is that the regular theme done with piccolo flutes instead? To represent them being, well, it's not just a piccolo flute, but is it explicitly smaller versions of instruments? I'm gonna lose my shit in the best way. That's so fucking cute. That's adorable. Why are we doing it here? We're grinding a little bit. We're walking back and forth so we can listen to the cool music. And dying. Yeah, we're dying. Cool. That's what happens when we get a back attack. Do you think we still have to be mini? Was that it? What do you think? We got one more cast of it. Well, it's not the same music here, that's for sure. Let's cast everything again. We'll use a tent. Don't knock him down. Come on. Come on, stay up. Take down those mandrakes. There you go. Sadly, it's not the same music out here, so it's not just when you mini these, when you're in that specific spot. We don't have a tent. We don't have a tent? How do we not have a tent? Alright, we're going back to the tunnel then. And I won't frivolously, randomly... That's lovely! That's perfect. I know doubling back is a bit silly. It shouldn't really do that. But I'm gonna. If nothing else, a little bit of extra experience with the casting classes we have is a good idea, right? Keep going. That's it. I'm not going to walk all the way back to the Healing Springs to save 80 gil, but I will rest here, then walk back through. Excuse my paranoia, you know? Like, we could just YOLO our way through. I am second-guessing myself. Oh well. Okay. The houses are so small that you can walk from any direction into their doors because that's how the game was built, to have one square that had a door unlock when you walk into it once and then not unlock, open, and then another to walk through. Why are you attacking? I think maybe they ran out of casts. Trunt's... yeah, because Trunt is already a black mage. Good job, Trunt. No, Malunt's the black mage. How could it increase to 30? I don't know. Oh. No great sin. Ambushed. Great. Okay, well, we'll take a battering, but at least it's not a back attack. Papa. Well, what's these low-level casts? Let's just keep them safe. With 14 casts, that's more than you could have at the beginning, like near the end of Final Fantasy I as well. So they already recognize. There you go, Ubit, level 2 new job. They already recognize that you'll be in more fights in a row without resting, and that's good. It was one of the challenges that was missing in Final Fantasy I. The Vikings Cove. Unmini, but keep your casting classes. Okay, cool. Beep! Looks like you knew what you're doing. I think I'll come along. I heard a man from Canaan that a gnome village is supposed to be around here somewhere. Ah, but we can't find it unless we're all miniaturized. And from a man in Canaan. Yeah, well, okay. Lead the way, Trunt. So, these don't look like Vikings. Ow, wow. Ow, ow, wow. Huh. Well, that's less of a puzzle, given it shows you the way if you step on the first... Okay. We're Vikings! Pillagers of the open sea! Oh, well, we used to be. A wily old sea dragon showed up after the earthquake and wrecked all our ships. All but one. The Enterprise is spared. We can't set sail with that monster still out there. Just resting my eyes. This grog is the only thing keeping me together. A Viking ain't a Viking unless it's sailing the open ocean waves. So, what do you do for a living? Oh, you pillage. Wow. The boss ain't got a clue on how to handle the sea dragon. How's a Viking supposed to fight a monster like that? That building on the cape is Nepto Temple. Pops ought to know more about it. Ask him. Those are pirates, not Vikings. Alright, well. Well, you're a sharp-dressed man. What can I do for you? Ah, you sell magic we already have. Amazing. Thank you. Removes turret. Well, I bet we'll need at least one of those. Make it 2. 40 gil a night. Well, we cast a spell or two. Let's do it. A pirate I was meant to be, trim the sails and roam the sea. God, I haven't thought about that song in so long. Out of the way, Dash. Vikings Cove. Here's the thing. What is the difference between a pirate and a Viking anyway? I wasn't hiding. I was just waiting for Pops. That's all. I don't know. Now I'm wondering who Alpha is. Explore, explore, explore. Oh. Blizzara, Fira, Thunder, amazing. Amazing. Himmalone. You're a black mage most of all, right? I've already forgotten. Jobs. Alright, level 2. Black mage level 12. Yeah, well, you're definitely our favorite black mage, aren't you? I think you should learn the cool magic. And cast those level 3 damaging spells. No one can stop us now. Urfa, ironically goddess of sea. Wow, okay. I was kidding. It's amazing. Looking for the boss? That's him over there. He's become a total layabout. I wanted to speak to the person in charge. I would get on a boat right now if I were you. Everyone who sails along the coast gets attacked by the sea dragon. Must be the legendary Nepto dragon from the temple. There's no other explanation. Alright. Sleep in your bed. I've tried everything, but I just can't win against that sea dragon. If you get rid of the monster, I'll give you anything. I'll even give you the Enterprise. We got a deal? I guess. Sick! Oh, dead man, you had me believing. God damn it. Fuck. I don't even pick up the Earth-Water connection. I ain't boarding the Enterprise even if it is seaworthy. That sea dragon will just come after us. Can I interest you all in a canoe? I've got one. Cool. I didn't investigate somewhere. There's somewhere else to take a look. We're going over in this direction. Yeah, right? Stairs down. Where do they lead? Vikings Cove B2. Sure as you're born, I'm the oldest Viking here. I'm 32 years old. I know more than most about the Nepto dragon. That vicious beast is meant to be asleep in its temple for eternity. Well, it's clearly not, buddy. But ever since the great earthquake, something's roused the dragon from its slumber. Now it ravages any ship that sails the seas. I'm taking your money. Some could say, raiding it. I just got an achievement. Well, that's pretty good. We'll rest some dead folk. I mean, I wonder if sleeping in an inn doesn't revive people, and that's why it has it here. Spend 40 gil not to revive unconscious people. Sometimes 80 gil if you're a gnome. Fuck. What's a tangy, everyone? Because that looks like a selkie? No, what's a water horse? Water horse. Irish legend. Drowns people. They're like, hey, ride on me, and then they drag you down to the deep. Kelpie! Thank you. It's exactly right. Oh, we're gonna blow you up, buddy. Bonk. Well, we gotta sell the ship. Run! Wow, okay, that was... Sell keys to seals that shed their skins and become human. Yeah, I remember that. Exactly. We're getting a free res. The Nepto Dragon fogged us up. Those are interesting statements too. Like, what does that tell you about... Like, would you accuse someone of being like, you couldn't get a real wife, so you fucked a seal? If you give them their skins back, they were like, eh, fuck it, no, it's alright. I'm happy being your wife. Probably not, right? The stories would be like, no. They always want to return to the sea. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, I don't want to return to the sea. That sounds awful. The ocean is terrifying. And then that's just mean. It's a statue of the Nepto Dragon. One of the eyes. But one of the eyes is missing. There seems to be a tiny passageway where the eye used to be. Maybe we can fit in if we use the mini-spell. Well, well, well. Welly, well, well, well. Wellity, well, well, willy, well. Okay, everyone is... Okay, everyone is miniaturized. Let's go! Punny enters through the dragon's eye socket. Can we un-miniaturize? No! Well, there we go. We're still in the formation. Yeah, everyone's on the back row. Cool, let's go. This is some great music. Come to a choice between two equally good holes. Lilliputian. I think they're a little fuzzier than the book originally describes, right? Oh, Harold Holt returned to the sea. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, have we ever considered that one of our prime ministers may in fact have been a Selkie? If we haven't, why not? Serpent sword. We gotta use that. Roll tiny. I think this is about as far as I got on the iPad, and as you can see, that's not very long. Look at that bloodworm. That's terrifying. I don't want that. Oof. Okay, let's go. Can we go a giant rat? No. No, no gem for you. I'll nibble anyone who tries to take it. He's adorable. Why do you do this to me? Oh, look at that cute little bastard. Oh, God. It's a giant purple rat. I don't want to hurt the little guy. I'll cast Thunder instead of nibbling us. That's pretty interesting. Just keep going, guys. Till we need to heal, you're it. It's probably not even giant Winter Spinny. I mean, I guess, yeah, but it's still purple with red, it's like red claws. Good job, everybody. You're all level 12. That's amazing. Tamed Neptui. Great. But how do we get back up? Right? I'm not saying anything useful, buddy. Can we climb back up the hole? Should have cast Cure. Okay. Come on. Stay up, you can do it. Excellent. Wow. Right, well, that was a lot of casts of Cure, but let's keep going. I'm curious about whether we can climb up the holes, I guess. Okay. I wasn't paying attention, it's, I didn't immediately think, whoa, it's a lot of text you just typed out. I swear, that would be silly. Blizzard, blizzard, blizzard. Icelandic counterparts. Neat. Magic. Trunt. Poisoner. Malone. There you go, buddy. Good thing we don't have to grind that for ages. Whew. We gotta go in this side. What if there's another chest? 2 chests! God, I'd feel silly if I didn't get it. Shell helm, excellent. Shell armor, even better. Man, you're gonna be so good when we turn you back into a knight. Definitely type the whole thing out. I trust you. Let's go! I mean, these are called pre-tits. Oh, sorry. P-tits. But... immediately loses train of thought to help us giggling. What if we... Now to return the Necto Dragon's Eye to its rightful place. CANOE. Nothing happens. The party put the missing eye in the empty socket. It is I, Neptune the Sea Dragon. I thank you for returning my eye. It is no ordinary gem, it is a vessel for my soul. Without it, my physical manifestation cannot be controlled. By way of thanks, I bequeath to you the Fang of Water. Use its power to destroy those obstacles that may block your path. You received the Fang of Water from the Nepto Dragon. Water has lost that which once shimmered within. That which caused the great earthquake also trapped the light of the elements deep within the earth. I beseech you, please, restore our light. The Nepto Dragon resumed its slumber. Like, fuck, bye, buddy. Right, well, I know what we should do here. Oh no. Oh no. Quick, Vikings! Give me your ship. Whittle, waddle, whittle, waddle. Hey, what's up? Color me impressed? So brave and so strong. You're a lot of bona fide heroes. Bona fide? A Viking's word is his bond. The Enterprise is yours. Funny thing is, it didn't say, you got the Enterprise. I feel like if we just ran off with it, you couldn't object. Am I correct? Could we just fucking take it? Is that an option? This inn also only has 2 beds. These Vikings, they don't have many people. Or they just like... hanging out close. Bona fidelity. Don't look at me. No way. Okay, so we got the boat. And now we won't suffer a boss fight that'll kill us all. Also, I kind of expected our mini status to be healed when we rested, but no. There we go. Come on. The open ocean waves. Well, that was good fun, but I don't think we need to be these anymore. Let's make ourselves... Oh, look at that. Wearing his gear. That a good boy. I think you get to be a red mage again, right? Yeah. Stay there. You stay there. Excellent. Cool. Hermit being probably similar to Hermit Crab, but what? Oh, they're still on the back row. Good thing Hermit deals some massive damage with that. You stay there, you stay there. The power of a knight in the back row taking 1 point of damage. Alright, get him. Still only 50 from Grumbo, that's a little embarrassing. That's the spirit. Yeah, you bit. Lots of attacks, real fast. Oh look! We can go everywhere! Go back to the peak where we fought the dragon. We can go laugh at some basilisks again. Go check up on our queen. Rest unnecessarily because Jimbles likes resting. Oh, you thought I was kidding. No, we're gonna go take a nap. Yep, love it. Oh. I think you're up here, aren't you? A place to rest? Yeah, we just... God, we get it for free here. Amazing. Totally efficient, not at all silly. Okay, let's go. I know, but we get all our HP and MP back, and we can continue. We don't have fucking tents, man. It's putting me on edge. It's thrilling. It's on the edge of my seat. It's potentially intense. I will not apologize. I think that was ridiculous and very funny. Not at all a waste of time. Alright, let's go. Where are we going? So, like, pull open the map too. Now, the gnomish bread does have a purpose. It tells us, like... 10 man! 10 jokes, amazing! Gnomish bread shows us places we haven't been yet. So there's like here, and here, and here, and there, that'll probably kill us. Let's go take a look. I don't have any interest in going in absolutely the correct place. They hit hard. Alright, they hit Malone hard. Well, that was a good coffee. Thumbs up to this. I think we may need to actually cast a spell to get through this. So I wanted to know, thanks everyone who's in the VODs having a good time. Alright, well, it's good to see you back, because everyone in the VODs still counts, so a big part of the community. And you'll also notice that if you're checking out VODs, you can also see that sometimes I've started doing highlights. It's not just our friendly friends doing clips, there are also people like me who are going through an episode afterwards and doing highlights of cool bits. Now, selfish I know, but could be worth you grabbing those highlights and sending them out to people. Being like, hey, this is what Jimbles' stream is about. Please spare me! What the fuck was that? Ah, mercy! There's nothing here of value, I swear! Is it because we turned up in a Viking boat? What's going on, man? Ah! And we take our usual break at 8:30, so that at 8:30, in 29 minutes, we will have a 10-minute break. I'll return with a lovely drink, okay? Hell yeah. Wow, they are not wrong. There is nothing to loot here so far. Why is this place so terrified? Please, spare the child! What the fuck? Oh, you're now with the soldiers? My apologies. I assume those brutes were back to finish what they started. They took my husband captive and headed west into the desert. They bore the crest of King Argus. I pray that my husband is unharmed. Please let him still be alive. I mean, yeah, I hope he's unharmed too. What the fuck is going on? We're adventurers. We're heroes. Maybe we should go stab them. Hey, you're back. There's nothing here of value, I swear. Well, alright, well, we're not talking to them again. Let's not cause them any undue stress by Bacchus' cider, my favourite, and a high potion. Now you've got... Yeah, now you got a ship. We can go anywhere, see anything, visit all the ladies of the land. Just kidding. The Gulgans are a sightless race. I hear they never leave their Gulch. Wonder if they really can tell the future. What are you talking about? Isn't King Argus supposed to know something about airship engines? Okay, buddy. How are you remembering anything? You're supposed to not remember anything and therefore potentially not say much. Lamia scale. Lovely. Hey! There's a monstrous evil roaming the western desert. It's a huge tree. A tree that moves on its own, I tell you. Alright. One of the soldiers dropped his banner after they attacked our village. It bears the crest of Argus. King Argus? That can't be right. Beyond the desert, far, far to the west, is a village full of eccentric people who claim to be descended from the ancients. Whatever that means. It means that one of their daughters is going to be in Final Fantasy VII. Nothing bad happens to her. Nothing bad at all. Found a nice stuff. Yeah, it was pretty nice stuff. I know. Bad puns. How dare I? There's a rod. Fire stuff. Fire stuff. Okay, well how about that? And then, how about that? Yeah. Yeah, alright. Love it. What's that? Shell armor? Wait a minute. Oh, your row doesn't only stays for the battle. That's interesting. There you go. That makes sense, really. If you want to change it for a single fight, not always. Mayor Tokal lives here. If you wanted to know about our plight, you should ask him. Yeah, after I loot all your shit. Does every fireplace have a secret behind it? Found Sanskrit stone. Kenpoji. Kenpoji, pretty useful. For black belts, which we don't have. What's a Senkoston though? 3-section staff. Also probably for black belts. Very cool. Well, I mean, Grumbo? Should you give it a try? Who was our monk before? Malone. I want to keep you as a caster, though. Yeah, cool. Kimper G, amazing. Grumbo, let's give it a try. Grumbo the monk. Gotta switch it up. Gotta give it a new try. Can't get too devoted into a single job, otherwise, you know, we'll be sad when we have to change it. There's a hidden staircase in the hearth that leads to a storeroom with a weapon and a few other things. We're peaceful folks and no one is prepared to fight. Please take whatever you need to save our town. I will take your permission and do it now, instead of a few minutes ago. Mayor, I'm the mayor of this town. We've been beset by soldiers coming from the western desert since the quake. They seize our food supplies and capture our able-bodied citizens. The town is on its knees and there's nothing we can do to stop them. Alright, this sucks. I will help. I shouldn't have to live with this alone. Let's go solve a problem, all 20. By beating it to death with our awesome black belt skills. Huh. Well, that looks like schmuck bait, so let's walk directly into it, shall we? Hello! What? Cool, look at that trio of knockers. Is that funny? I don't think it's that funny. It's a little funny. Ooh. Grumbo been lifted. Okay, well, literally nothing we can do there. That's interesting. I mean, I could have made a... Weirdly enough, when there are two there, I don't want to make a knockers joke because that's too close to just straight up being generic sexism. Seems like it's only funny and or interesting when there are three of them, bringing attention to the fact that it's odd, right? Yeah, there's a self-justification from Jimbles. Oh, smells like chocobos. Chocobo, giddy up! Please bring your attention southward. What the fuck? What? Why does this continent have an edge? Well, that's particularly interesting. Especially particularly interesting to discover now. Okay, so floating continent, that's a thing. In several other JRPGs, it's like the last place you go to. Like, you get the airship, you can go to the floating continent, da-da-da-da-da. But here you start on one? Wow. I am a little flawed. Found the edge of the turtle. Oh, stitches. Also, that's not any type of Gorgon I've seen before. Village of the Ancients. Well, we found them. Wonder what they're up to. Some peaceful music. Here to loot all your invisible stuff. Oh! That's some good peaceful music. I like it. Yeah, I'm not talking to you, Dash. You're an idiot. Maybe you're from here and I can leave you behind. There's one item in here. I'll find you. Don't worry, I'm gonna find all those items. It might drive you mad, I'm gonna do it anyway. Ha! Gotcha! Yeah! Hey, Ubit. 2 serpent swords, both infused with the power of lightning. Now, when we stab things on the ship, Ubit will be able to deal with them very quickly. It's probably a good thing that I looked up. Yeah, right, yeah, cool. You'll have that. I don't know how long you're gonna be a black mage, but did like a black belt, but it sounds like fun. You can have it. I think I'm gonna not. I don't know why. Just have an idea that we may not need it for that long. I bet we'll get one. That's all. I can also equip from the previous screen. There you are. Why did it swap those around? Very weird. Okay, cool. Like, it's even better to keep all the equipment we get instead of just selling it randomly, unless it's strictly worse than other stuff, because we'll swap classes. The wrath of light, a catastrophic flood of power, was caused by the ancients. That's you guys! They used crystals to harness the power of light, but struggled to contain its burgeoning energy. Light was unleashed on the world, causing untold ruination to all of humanity. In the end, 4 warriors came from the world of darkness. Came and subdued the flood of power. 1 was a mage. 2 were vampires. And literally no one was a geist. The few remaining ancients regrouped and came to live here in this village. Right. Would you believe me if I said this whole continent was floating in the air? I would now! You son of a bitch, I could have came here first and figured it out. It's true, the ancients discovered a way to suspend the very earth. I wonder that continues to this day. The Tower of Owen provides the power that keeps us afloat. Well, we're having earthquakes that are making us feel like we're about to fall out of the sky, so maybe that's going on. Displays a detailed map. Look at all these spells we can't afford. Oh. I don't want to get blind, no. Spell to remove blindness? Oh. Chocobo's nest in a forest due east of here. Have you been by any chance? Sure have, baby. Yeah. Love riding a chocobo. Go the Mets. Yeah, alright. Alright, what do you got for me? Light and dark are living forces. When the time is right, they choose 4 young heroes unto whom they bequeath their powers. The warriors of dark were 4 such people, chosen to save the world from the wrath of light. But the balance has shifted once more, and it's up to you to restore the light. Do not abuse this awesome power, so you know we're warriors of light. That's neat. We have but one rule: surrender to the greater will of the world. One cannot rely on modern machinery. The Industrial Revolution and its consequences have been... Mimi tonight, that's right. We are descendants of the ancients, creators of civilization as you know it. We live in harmony with nature, this is our creed. Well, that's pretty nice. An enviable goal. Phoenix Downs, you can buy him here. Nice. We've got 3 so far. We can afford 1, so let's not and take a nap. 120 a gill. Not only do they live in harmony with nature, they also live in harmony with stealing shit. No, I don't know. Hey Dash, Surfer Bro, are you gonna stay here? You actually went and did it! You made it all the way around the continent on Chocobo! Here's your prize! What? We're all floored Jimbles for 2.6 kilometers. Look at all these things we can't buy. Pretty funny, Luxie. I appreciate that you didn't try and post it while driving and die. That would be awful. Alright, well, that was fun. We got a gnomish bread again. It's the village of the ancients. Jeez. Now, I would ride the chocobo more, except we won't get random encounters that way. Lizard man! Look at that little guy. You're amazing. Amazing lizardmen, my favorite. Lizardman, and lizardman. So, your name is also Greg. Awesome. Can you hear a dog barking in the background? She's certainly having a good time. Hey, creepy tree thing. So, while I love the chocobos, I feel like we're not way overpowered right now, so we're gonna do some random battles. I wish I had another rant topic other than my hair. Then we could just go on about that. I'm following a guide, it's telling me to find the living woods, so hey, I bet you're here, aren't you? There we go. Oh, hey guys. Job systems. Nice. The elder tree of these woods was cursed and carved into a shape of a monstrous castle. Now it wanders a desert aimlessly. You must help. Alright. The mage who created the elder tree into a wandering creature can change his weakness. One who can see through his deception may be able to defeat him. Okay. These woods are alive. I hear the cries of the woods. They weep for the elder tree that has made these woods its home for 10,000 years. But that great tree was cursed by a despicable mage and left the woods behind. Hein, the royal advisor of Castle Argus, is the one who cursed the elder tree to wander the land. Have you heard of Hein? He uses the barrier shift spell to change his weakness. Without the elder tree, these woods will soon perish. Our home, our friends, the trees will wither away. Now the fairies who inhabit these woods. Funny how I learned that last. There's literally nothing else here? Okay. Alright, well, I'll talk about job systems in a minute. Because I've got more about upcoming Marvel films. You're totally right, I do have a bit of a ramble. I try not to watch trailers now. For films I know I'm going to see, or games I know I'm going to buy and play, I don't want to know what a trailer says. I don't want to have an understanding about what's in it. I learned this when I realized every now and then a TV Tropes thing will be like, this scene was not in the trailer, and I'm like, I don't remember that at all. I don't remember the trailer at all. I'm not gaining anything. Since I'm not gaining anything, I don't bother. Sure, I've seen some of the lineups of movies that may be coming, and I'm like, alright, cool. I'm excited. I'm interested in She-Hulk, especially when they redid the title to make it seem like a Law and Order procedural show, which is great, because She-Hulk's a lawyer. That'll be cool. I saw Shang-Chi last night. Sorry, on... What's that? There's a shape there. I finally saw Shang-Chi, like, on Sunday. So I'm already behind. But that was an enjoyable film. And I've got a plan to watch Eternals with Emma on Sunday night this week. And that'll be great. It's funny how it's got, like, not amazing reviews. And I don't know if I'm nervous about that at all, because I have said on Twitter, and will repeat again, I've got bad taste. It doesn't really matter if it's bad. I'll probably enjoy it anyway. So if it's got noble or noble appearing people doing generally good things for altruistic reasons, I'm gonna get a kick out of it anyway. Sucker for people doing good things, I guess. I love job systems though. Oh no, Lizardman's gonna get us. In my Marvel rewatch, everything chronologically the whole way through. I'm currently watching season 2 of Jessica Jones, which is good. Because I was just watching season 5 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and boy do I not care that they're in space. Blarg. You know? It's just a bit too sci-fi. I don't care. Oh well. I worry the job systems are lost on me a little bit due to my propensity to take a single strategy that works and stick to it. And even on replays of games I have before, pick up that strategy as best I can and do the same thing again, over and over and over. Just because that's how lazy I am. If I find something that works, I'm just gonna use it. Sorry, Chocobo, I love you, but no. We need to go to Argus Castle, roughly the center of the map. Well, let's go get the ship. So, I keep pointing out that, like, well, let's switch up Grumbo and make him a black belt and see what that's about. Primarily as a way to just, like, reinforce the fact that we should be changing jobs all the time. When we get overpowered in what feels like one, it's a good idea to swap to the other, just so we're experiencing as much of the game that we can. Otherwise, well... God, that fly is weird. Dragonfly with a mouth instead of a head and grasping arms. Let's try Bravely Default, Bravely Default 2, Octopath Traveler. Why? Not to say they're bad, why would I bother, but what's the impetus there, buddy? Is it because... are they job systems? Or... I think Octopath Traveler isn't right, it's just like more explicitly old school first few Final Fantasies. Oh, well, we found it. Argus Castle. Go Castle Argus. First floor. Well, this is where the king, right? Fuck yeah. Oh, this is slightly different. Oh, look at that. The secret skills. Job systems with a little more depth. Okay, well, that's good. Gil. Gil. Feels like a mix between 1-2 characterization too. Oh, well, that's cool. Because, like, fuck, okay. We are looting the castle's treasury, and they deserve it for being a monarchy. If only there was a princess here that wanted to join a particular polycule. Castle Argus. 2 hidden items, 21 chests in here. The door is locked. Lightning damage. I can't even offer the canoe, which makes sense to me. They hide the job system? What do you mean? The door is locked. It's locked, alright. If Octopath Traveler is a game that has 8 questlines and paths to go through, then are you not the Octopath Traveler? The Hall of the Round Table? Stealing all the tropes, are you, Final Fantasy III? Look, I am king now. Alright. I bet these are healing. Well, res, that's good. What about the other one? What about this one? Nice. neat. You can play the game with just the base classes. In fact, you need to find shrines to open a class. Alright, well, I mean... if they work that into the narrative, that's good. Highly enjoyable, I'd say, even. They work the job changes. The thing I enjoy the most about them is something that doesn't happen in this version of Final Fantasy II. Just when you can see a character change when... Ow. If you see what changes about a character, I've ranted about this before, when they change jobs, like different life paths, what would change in their life that would lead them to be a rogue instead of a warrior. In this version of Final Fantasy II, like, it just changes the sprite entirely. That's what you get, buddy. I don't hate that. That's not terrible. Just not what you'd expect. More Chocobo Woods. Well, that's cool. We can pick up a different Chocobo there if we wanted. Man, Grumbo's dealing quite a bit of damage as well. He's only job level 7. Pretty good. The Golgan Gulch. Hey guys! This is Golgan Gulch. You should know that we Golgans are born sightless. However, we make for our lack of vision with a sixth sense. Some of our kind can even see the future. Well, that's pretty neat. We serve the wind crystal, the source of light, and that whose power has been bestowed upon you. Henceforth, you must go to the powers of fire, water, and earth. They will grant you greater powers than you already possess. Fuck yeah, maybe additional jobs? Yeah, baby. The great earthquake was in the beginning. The tremors tore the land asunder. The crystals, sources of the world's light, were swallowed into the depths as monsters emerged from the chasms, now scouring the earth. Yet that was nothing compared to the catastrophe to come. You must be talking the future. I see a future of both light and darkness, but this is by no means set in stone. The living woods, a sentient forest, calls to you. I see a future of both light and... What? No! We stay sequestered away in this gulch, for those who know the future should not dare to influence fate. Oh man, if you have power, you can fix things with it. That's the only reason to have power. When crimson flames threaten the tower's destruction, he who alters fate's course will awaken to his destiny. I sense the fire crystal's power is centered on the island of the dwarfs. That makes sense. The Earth's power sealed away the other 3 sources of light. The Earth crystal may have been sealed in a similar fashion. Golden Gulch. Plot! I've been expecting you. Take the spell and use it to enter the Tower of Owen to the north. Your destiny awaits you there, Desh. You received a toad! I mean, probably the spell toad, but you received a toad! Something's telling me I gotta go to the Tower of Owen. Yes! This guy! This guy is telling you to go to the Tower of Owen! Yeah, you're a fucking idiot, Dash. I'm glad I gave you a dumbass voice. Someone's telling me I gotta go to the Tower of Owen! That guy's right about me, my destiny's waiting for me there! Well, he's saying literally nothing else. We will get to it. God, you're such an idiot. There are 3 chests in here somewhere. And if I looked at the map, I would have seen it earlier. They're down here. Mage Rod, Ice Rod, Fire Rod. All those things I should not have bought. Oh, there you go. It's cool. No, never mind. Now you're even more powerful. That's excellent. Intellect and spirit. God, you're gonna blow things up, my dudes. Powerful as hell. Gonna save the day. Heroes of light. But these heroes of light, like all the others, deserve a break. So I'm gonna hit the quick save button. And we'll be back in 10 minutes. Remember to get up and stretch and have a good time. See you soon. 8:41. Well, probably 8:41. We'll be back. And we're back. Thank you, everybody. So what do we have today? A martini, a classic one. Martinis can be made slightly more interesting by messing about with the gin, because not every martini is the same, because not every gin is the same. Today, Larksy delivered us a very special lime gin that was apparently not amazing, so just in a gin and tonic it wouldn't be interesting enough. So I mixed it with a little bit of Verano watermelon gin and added just a tiny dash, no more than 5 ml of a peach liqueur. Because if it was a lime gin, it wouldn't need any more citrus. But it could be made slightly more interesting by shaking up with some more fruit. Not literally shaking, you've got to stir them. And I'd say it's pretty nice. It's a delicate martini. Strong, of course. But that watermelon gin is terrible by itself in gin and tonic. I guess in the same sort of way that the the lime gin was not good by itself. So understanding the flavors together and working on that allowed us to... There's the petites again, this time they're majors. Allowed me to like soften those flavors a little bit. Have a bit more fun with it. And honestly, I'd say it works. They just riveted at us. Alright, Totus, baby! Look at those. Look at that sprite image. Rivet. Oh, they're just riveting at us still. Thought they'd say something interesting. Probably can't cast any spells. Oh, look at us running! That's adorable. I don't see any no items in here, only chests. Cool. Alright, we're frogs now. Let's get going. What? Now, I know a secret. You don't actually have to stay frogs. Welcome to the Tower of Owen. I hope you like it here, for it shall be your final resting place. Dash? This place looks familiar. This place looks familiar. You got literally anything? Just no, alright. A little better than normal. Well, it is a martini. They are strong drinks, but they are enjoyable. I could have stirred it in ice longer to really chill out the drink and make the drink itself colder. Make it colder and less strong. Which is not a bad thing. People pretend that watering down your whiskey is a bad thing, and it's kind of not. It's how you cool things down. So thermodynamics are... I don't understand the physics of it particularly well, but like it's worth it sometimes. If you want a drink that is cooler, you can melt some ice in it, and that's not a sin. It's actually... Drinking straight whiskey is overrated. It really is. It's surrounded by the cult of machismo that picked up whiskey, because generally when... Maiden's Kiss, love it. In a box. When men get involved in a subculture, they do something... they allow toxic masculinity to infect that subculture and then make it literally worse for everyone involved. Brewing beer was a at least in Egypt, was like a feminine task. It was just something they did. And then men got involved, and monks could do it, and no longer were you allowed to if you were female. Had to be part of a secret order. Happened in Star Trek too. Star Trek 1 was brought off cancellation because women fandom put a massive letter writing campaign on near the end of season 1 to make it renewed. And it fucking worked. They Sonic the Hedgehog that shit and made sure it stayed on the air. And then at fan conventions, when it got popular with men, it became like a gatekeepy shitty thing. And I think that's why it's a good thing. Dash? No, it wasn't me. Wait, I remember. I'm an ancient. I said you were early. Okay. A turfing? What's a turfing? Slender sword with a piercing tip. I bet you can't be equipped by Ubit. Cause, yes, I know what this is. Hey Grumbo, be a red mage for a bit. Turfing! Slender sword, piercing tip. That's a red mage's rapier, baby. Alright, well Grumbo, let's have some fun with your new sword. Oh, Deadman, it's Sips content. Yes, please. That's what I call the channel points. Don't get me started on sci-fi. Well, that's a good topic. Thank you, Deadman. I like sci-fi. Kind of. Not a huge fan of it. Every now and then I will pick up a... The sword shall wander these sodden halls forever. I remember now. There's a hidden switch on the 5th floor. It's on the 8th section from the left. Well, we're on the 5th floor. So, there we are. Cool. But like, a lot of the conventions in the genre turn me off. I'm less interested in like, the mechanics, the justification behind why... Well, like hard sci-fi. I'm not interested in why something's happening, as long as you can tell a decent story about that. Which is actually why video games do it better for me. Because even in hard sci-fi video games, a lot of the explanation about how the thing works is done in dialogue. Or, sorry, not done in dialogue at all, but done in lore entries, in glossaries. At least that's how it is in Mass Effect, right? And so you can get that experience of learning more about the setting at your own pace, and I'm not being lectured by something. Or occasionally feeling like I'm being told about a super cool idea by an author in a way that I just can't engage with. I don't mind. I'm not caught by it. Once I was reading a series by Jack Campbell, who is a well-known sci-fi author, and it was fantasy. Kind of techno-fantasy, because at times it was like, oh, I'm a part of the Artificers Guild, or something. Maybe even was a different name. And so I can use the technology in here, but it's still treated somewhat like magic. And like, that's cool. And then it turned out that it was a high sci-fi setting. It was just set on a planet that didn't understand that. Like, their ship landed ages ago. Decent damage, Grumbo. And so their casters also used technology in a way that was indistinguishable from magic. And I don't know why, but I felt like the author was being smug. Like, someone had said, you probably can't write a fantasy novel. And he was like, oh yeah, bet I can. And then let his ego come into play. Not that I'm basing that on literally anything. Whoops. A far Darrig. That's amazing. I certainly gravitate to fantasy art more than I do sci-fi. But I don't think there's any particular reason why, other than just being less interested in the vast swaths of space. And I just didn't get into it at the right time, right? Like every Star Trek, it wasn't a fundamental part of growing up. I didn't bother reading it. I didn't understand it. It wasn't part of my fandom. Any of them. Despite the quality. And getting into it now is a bit weird. I remember years ago I tried to play this Star Trek RPG by Modiphius. And I knew this was a good system. It played out pretty damn well, and it was a highly enjoyable game to play. Cheers to the GM and the players of that one. But it just didn't feel as right. The GM didn't set homework, but they did say you will likely have similar themes to the game I want to run in these episodes of Star Trek. So if you'd like, you could play Echo Herbs, Remove Silence from Grumbo. You could watch these episodes to see what they're about, right? And have a decent understanding of the game I'm wanting to run. So I tried to watch those episodes. First, I torrented all of Star Trek entirely. I think this is better. Yes, it is. This is infused with fire. Cast fire when used in battle. Amazing. And like, I was glad I got it, and I watched those episodes, and then I wasn't captured by it. I can recognize that there were good bits, absolutely, but it just didn't catch me. That's funny, because I'm caught by a lot of bad TV at many different occasions. Just something about the setting did not capture me as well as it would have if it was a fantasy one, right? Remember me saying that I don't think we'll need to get it, and there I picked it up? Hell yeah. Maybe it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I go into it saying you're probably not going to like the sci-fi property as much as you would if it were fantasy, and then surprise, surprise. So to give it more of a fair shake. I actually had more fun showing everyone the 8 different Star Trek porn parody movies that I found. Which is funny because they were very cis-het, and given Star Trek in fandom was the first prevalence of really smut and slash fiction. That's where slash comes from. It's interesting that the porn parodies made by official studios were cis-het, because of course they were. Oh well. I, Medusa, will destroy this tower in the name of Sunday. The continent will plummet from its place in the skies. You will not interfere. Now, die! Neat! Look at that art, baby! You've got 0 casts left. Cool. Well, I guess you're attacking. Fuck! Just got Hubert Stone out of nowhere. Because we can't remove it here. Fuck, that was close. If she can just... I mean, she can. I mean, that makes sense for a Medusa, right? I didn't buy like 20 gold needles. I didn't think we'd need them. Well, I got 7 left. Okay, well, we could be fine. Let's do this. Do some Zeus's Wrath. Yeah, miss with a Fira. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, come on. That was good. Let's just have another round of that, huh? Yeah! Yes! It's you when hangry? Loxy. Yeah, look at all those troubles going up by a bunch. Right. Well, that was good. Now what? I gotta check the reactor, bro! Alright, well, get on it. The flames lick and flare wildly. An explosion looks imminent. No! Don't go near it! I remember now! I'm one of the remaining ancients, the watchman of this tower. I was only supposed to awaken if something happened to the tower. But I was asleep for so long, my memories were scrambled when I woke up. I forgot my purpose. This doesn't look good. I think I know how to stabilize the flames, but I can only do it from inside the reactor. What? I have no choice. This tower is the only thing keeping the continent afloat. If it blows, we'll fall right out of the sky. This is farewell, bros. Thanks for all your help. Dash, stop. You'll die. Nuh-uh. This is my destiny. Don't worry, once I repair the furnace, that whirlpool should stop as well. And you can search for the Dwarven Island. That's where you'll find the fire crystal. Once I'm in, I'll warp you all outside. It's been a blast. Literally. Now then, here I go! Dish! What? But what the fuck just happened? Sea elemental. Alright. Well, I want to go back to the village and I'm like, hey, sorry about your bro. He jumped into a fire? Because you gotta admit, that's pretty weird. But hey, he wants to make a heroic sacrifice. I won't stop him. Silly as it may be. Let's go talk to the ancients and see if... Yeah. Hey, tree. Nope, alright. Woomph. Sweet fire sword. I mean, this stare only sends him to sleep. Well, not even that well. The attack with staff sound is very similar to the, like, rattling bones sound. That's pretty cool. Oh, there we go. Sup, guys? Who can I tell about your bro? Nothing new. Alright. Just take a nap. Sure. Now it's 120 gil. It's 3 nights rest back in Sasane. Should I just go back to Sasane and take my business elsewhere? That would be pretty bad. A day to circle the whole continent on Chocobo. I'll give you a prize if you do. You already have. Can I get this repeated prizes? Because I'm not gonna. Same as before. Same as before. Well, okay. If you have nothing to add about losing one of your brethren, Dish, according to Emma, then that's all we'll get. Let's go beyond that whirlpool with our sweet boat. Grumbo the red mage is less satisfying than Grumbo the black belt. We've got a sweet new sword and it's just not dealing that much. Actually it's doing okay. Never mind. And again, if all I want to do was auto attack with him, maybe he should be a knight instead. Maybe I should make Ubit the Grumbo. Ubit into the Grumbo. And oh, the dream. YOLOing our way through enemies. Having a good time doing it. Missing slightly. Well, here we are on the outside of the continent. Hello, everybody. Look at these fish! That's fascinating. How dangerous are these fish? Not incredibly. That's good, that's good. They hit pretty hard. Alright, let's go get them. What's in here? What have we got? Dwarves! I was looking for you, apparently. Lally-ho! Lally-ho! Rari-ho! Oh, amazing. Hello, Dwarven. Our treasured horns are delicately carved out of ice. A conniving thief stole one. The scoundrel. How could you let him get away? You gotta get that horn back from that thief. Hurry to the underground lake. Why are you blaming me, buddy? Do you know what a village of Gyal is? Well, I'll tell you. It's across the outer sea, far, far to the east. Used to be a shimmering glass tower up in the northern mountains. After the earthquake, it just disappeared. There's just a cave in this place. 80 gil. See, 80 gil. That's an appropriate amount of money to spend. I'm not ranting unnecessarily. I just believe that, I guess, hotel prices need to be adjusted. Now we have 24,000 gil. I still don't want to buy Phoenix Downs. We just don't need him yet. And by the time we do need him, it'll be too late. Hilariously. Still no ethers. Use spell levels to get back. Very rare. Another Turfang. No. No, we're good. Martinis are good, I say, looking over the chat again. Just because it's, like, a satisfying, beautiful taste that's far more complex than you'd expect just from a 3-ingredient drink. 2 of which are just straight up alcohol. Lully, no! The Horn of Ice is stolen. That horrible villain Gutsko took one of our horns of ice. He ran off to the Subterranean Lake, but dwarves don't float. How are we supposed to get our treasures back? One of your horns of ice. Ow! So that's what an invisible barrier looks like. Hilarious. Do you think we would get injured? No, we're not taking hit point damage. I mean, that's a plus. But it would have been funny to see if we could kill ourselves by walking into a wall 312 times. Probably not something I'd make you watch. Shall we dive under? How exactly are we supposed to do that? Maybe we have to become frogs first. Maybe we'll become frogs later. Maybe we'll explore first. What's down here, eh? Dwarven Hollows. Treasury. KO parties, yeah. A boulder blocks the way. Damn. Because, look at that. Man, that'd be great. I'd love to steal all those things. Get hilariously rich. Yeah, go. Well, nice to meet you, dwarves. Oh, mermaid, seahorses, massive threatening seahorses with pointy horns on their heads. Not at all worrying. Okay, what's in here? The molten cave. The wall of fire is obstructing the path. Okay. What's this? Chocobo was, but like, where can we ride this chocobo? I wonder if this is the first. Okay, well, that's fun, if a little pointless. Come on. We could, as frogs, jump underwater and swim, or we could go investigate Gyal, which I want to, because that's where Gyal greens usually come from, right? And they're items that chocobos love. And I want to figure out what we can learn about them. Come on, fish. That's the spirit. You bet, our trusty knight. Four evil fish. Good lord, how are we going to survive? They're not that evil. They're certainly recalcitrant, or unsympathetic, given how that they'd love to just attack our boats out of nowhere. We are currently hoping Grumbo will last through the fight. Nope. We're going to revive Grumbo before the fight ends. We don't have life. We can only use our very rare Phoenix Downs. Good lord. You could almost certainly catch a net with a net. It's the closest town. I wonder if we use some gnomish bread. The town is over there. That means our closest town is likely here, isn't it? Alright, let's go. Fingers crossed, Grumbo. Well, he's still dead, but fingers crossed we'll survive, right? We're not so overpowered that we can just YOLO our way through without looking at our character's hit points. Which means we need to do more grinding. Grinding on character, making you watch the whole thing. It's not at all punishment. And definitely fun. Oh, come now. Thank you, better. Mermaids riding 2 seahorses at a time. Like and share if you love your boyfriend. You later learned that he died trying to drive 2 cars at once. So, since we don't have the life spell, this is literally the only way we can get our people up. And now, I guess we can go sleep at the inn. Such a shame. It's not like Jim loves sleeping at the inn. Spend it 80 kills opposed to 120. So I know When you rest with a dead character, the dead character does not heal. They do not get revived, they don't get healed up to full. But does their MP get healed? That's a question. Stupid question, but one to ask nonetheless. There are ways to find out. We could kill poor Grumbo after casting a few spells, just to see what happens. Have an experience. Just testing it out, see what happens if we get you to cast a spell, then die. How do you think that would go? Tell me about your dreams, dear Grumbo. When you fall into despair in the night, what do you dream of? Do you remember in another life being a black belt? Sea Serpent, this is a new one. Okay, well let's kill it then, right? Thundara! Zap! Well, 20 damage, I'm not too concerned. Alright, fine. It had the same model, just a different color to the Nepto Dragon. I was wondering if the Nepto Dragon, if it was going to kill us all. That's all. It's perfectly legitimate to decide I want to kill this one fish creature, just to see if it's a new, more challenging fish creature for us to kill. I'm not a sociopath. I'm definitely not. Anyone... Sheep! Sheepies! Yes! 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 Attendance fuck. You are doing an amazing job. Hey now, I told you not to go over there. It's such a handful, but that's the job, I suppose. Come back here, you woolly nuisance. Oh, it does it again. Cool. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Game of the Year 2021 Pixel Remaster of Final Fantasy III. For these sheeps, for these sheep butts, for these glorious, beautiful things. Amazing. God, we can turn into frogs. We can turn into toads. Can we turn into some sweet sheepies? Well, let's get 2 of those. Paralysis, I don't think so. Inflicts. Displays HP weaknesses. Now, I know for a fact we don't actually need that, because the Scholar class can just do it. Yeah. And I feel like I don't play tactically or intelligently enough to get any benefit out of knowing what weaknesses a creature has, because I'm just going to attack it to death anyway. Oh, I can't talk to you. Okay. Weird. Fat Chocobo can store up items in its tummy. Convenient, but so unhygienic. What are you talking about, child? Who's a fat chocobo? I'm a dancer! Let me show you! Want to see me dance? Absolutely. How cute. Thank you. That's all I need. Don't show me again. Oh, this is the in and item shop. Okay. A certain bird's favorite snack. Hell yeah. Oh, let's learn some magic too. Absolutely, we'll sleep for 120 gil. It's not at all an exorbitant rate. I've always held this position. What are you talking about? Gal, there are 5 items in here and 1 chest. I'll find you, don't worry. Why did I pick up Guile Greens, huh? Why did this small child tell me about Fat Chocobo? I bet I can give a Jarl greens, Gile, Gaharl, Kisarl, whatever, greens, to the Chocobo Forest where it says smells like Chocobo, and then I can get items that you could store there. That would be a thing in the 16-bit era, right? Or maybe 8-bit era, whatever it is. No one's dead, we don't need that. Like... because they would have a maximum amount of items you can store in your inventory at once, but I bet that's no longer a thing in Pixel Remaster, so there's probably no point. But it's still included because it was part of the game. I bet here we can get regular... whoa, keys. What's going on here? Could do for you. Magic keys! The guide said buy 10. Cool. Great. I bet the magic keys can open the door. The door. Back at the Castle Argus. Well, we gotta visit Castle Argus then, don't we? To use our magic keys on any hidden and locked doors. Come on, game, you promised there was items I needed to open. Hey! You can't just traipse all over my prized veggies. Hey! It hasn't changed from a few seconds ago, okay? Alright. Would it help if I told you I'm a warrior of light? No? Okay, never mind. Oh my, how many years has it been since we've had visitors? Hardly anyone travels all the way out here. Fair. Chocobo Chamber. Queer! Queer! Oh. Queer! Okay, so there's an argument here. Chocobos in Final Fantasy say queer, or they say work. Sometimes depending on translation, sometimes depending on the game. Jarl greens. Cool, glad I bought a few. Let me tell you a secret, right? You know how Chocobos love Jarl greens? Well, here's how to find the leader of the Chocobo flock that lives in Chocobo Forest. Put a bushel of Jarl greens by the tree in the middle of the woods. If you're lucky, you may get a glimpse of that big fella. This is probably where you can store items, right? Jarl greens. Awesome. And like, I imagine it is odd to have a preference on whether you'd prefer Chocobos, this fictional bird creature, to say queer or wark. But I absolutely do have a preference. Chocobos say queer, fuck you. Well, wark sounds and feels a lot more like something a natural or normal animal would say, right? Magic key! Jarl great. Well, I'm glad I bought all of these. Magic key as well. Awesome. Molten Cave, Tower of Owen, Nepta Temple, Tosis, Jarl. One chest left, huh? One chest left. Where are you? And I prefer a world in which the Chocobos make sounds that aren't as matched in the real world. Where's this chest, huh? It's empty. Oh. Chests generally appear in the maps and the items don't. I bet it's in that waterway somewhere, huh? And yet we can't see it. Huh. I see a chest, right? Got it! Nice. Shuriken! Oh, cool. Probably throw that at someone, right? Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Let's get out of here. We're done and we're done. Except one more sheep sound. Well, I'm glad we came. Back to Castle Argus. Let's go. Destroy. Cast your spells. That's the spirit. Level up a little bit. Like, their levels is still 17 or so. That's not high enough. We must be uncomfortably overpowered. The Emperor was a pushover. But as I was playing through and 100% of the game and dealing with some of the other bonus bosses, they were actually quite hard in Final Fantasy II. And it's because, like, I didn't grind over much, that's for sure. And I think perhaps we'll be in a similar boat here. Like, I want to feel slightly overpowered so we can talk and chat, and Deadman can continue using the Sips feature to make me start talking about literally anything that's on your mind. You give me a topic, I ramble on it for a little bit. It's more fun than unlock a random emoji when I don't have any custom channel emojis yet. And I don't know if I'll get them. I'll have to pay an actual artist for them. And I love paying artists. But, like, I should see if False has got time. Because if False has time to do emojis for me, that would be pretty good. That's the Twitch star False Security, who is doing exceptionally well. And she's just closed her commission slots too, and her waitlist, so she's been working hard on putting out people's art. Door is locked, but what if I give you a CANOE magic key? Book of Fire, Book of Light, Fire Arrow, Book of Ice, Scholar Robe. A Scholar Robe? What does it mean? Whatever could it mean? Door is locked. Yes, but however. Magic key, baby. Oh, very cool. Looting all your stuff. Light arrow, phoenix down, an ice helm. I shouldn't have bought an ice helm. Oh well. Clothes were worn by learned folk. Wow! Intellect and spirit too? Amazing! Yes, please. Well, the ice helm can go on Grumbo for now. Castle Argus, 18 or 21 chests. So there's more in here somewhere. Where are these last chests? Huh? Where will we get them? I want them. Maybe hold it around table. Back this way. Is there another? No, these just raised and healed. Which wasn't terrible. I believed to be able to get all of them, and yet I was mistaken. Jimbles opens up the guide again. Where are the final chests? Well, let's not waste any more time here. GG to you too, Deadman, but whatever could you mean? More SIP content. Yeah, alright, that's pretty good. So you must have unlocked a random emote and got that one. I'm gonna have to get more emotes then. Well, maybe I will have to return to Castle Argus at a later date. I got a No more here. Okay, well, let's get out of here. Let's go. I think it's time to jump into the Subterranean Lake. We gotta be frogs for a little bit. Just a little bit. Become ungovernable. Become frog. The Frogger. Well, it's been real, Castle August. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Time to go make friends with dwarves. Sup, bro? Killer fish you got there. Yep. I'm no longer impressed by his sea serpent. That's the appropriate response. Let's put my theorizing to bed. And I will visit this chocobo forest. And I will put Gyal greens in you. The smell of chocobo in the air. That's some good music. Adorable! Look at that little guy. Well, big guy, I guess. Hello, what item do you want? Retrieve. No stored items. Have 3 Gyal greens. You just store items inside him. Well, I guess my assumption was correct. A fragment from an earlier age of video games. The smell of chocobo is in your eyes. Not really sure why I did that. It's what these Final Fantasy games are about. Sometimes we're just fucking about, saying weird things, letting things drift to the forefront of our mind as we explore and play. Alright, we're frogs now. Let's get going. Subterranean Lake. What about if we are no longer frog? Manticore? Man, look at those guys. Just a little low on health. Sometimes we're drifting. Sometimes we're frogs. Sometimes we're leaping into the pond for a reason. Sometimes we're just jumping into it because it's all we can think of to go next. This music is great, the pixel art is cute, the random battles are nowhere near as annoying as they were in Final Fantasy II. Sorry. Cool, not missing anything. I think we're having a great time with Final Fantasy III. I think it's adorable, and I find it particularly odd that we've gotten 20 plus something years without having this original version released. Not in Japan. Yeah, very impressive. Good job, Bob. Okay, so I'll show you a trick. We can see the tunnel we're standing in here on the map. We walk out. We can no longer see the tunnel we're standing in on the map. And it's not just the tunnel you're standing in, it's all hidden paths. So I should remember that when I'm on a hidden path and I'd like to reveal and see if I'm about to miss something. before I leave. Yeah. Zeus's Wrath again. Throwing lots of Zeus's Wrath at us. Gold needles, so maybe we'll get petrified. Probably is nothing over there. Okay. Gold needle. Yeah, but what about Subterranean Lake? One item left. I'm not gonna leave without that item, you know. We're yellowing, but I see Grumbo's health. I know he's wounded. I'm not gonna let him die. I'm gonna heal him outside of combat. I swear it. Our good boy is gonna be okay. Plus 20 casts of Cure now. Remember how there were 9 maximum Final Fantasy 1? 2 was an MP system, so it's completely different anyway. So we couldn't hold our breaths infinitely either unless we were frogs. But frogs are amphibians anyway. I don't think they can breathe water. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Sorry, merman. There's an item and I know it. Increasing those jobs. Alright, well you're Please don't accuse me of prejudice, but you're clearly up to no good. Ark! Step back! Get away from the horde if you want to keep living! Neat! I mean, look at that guy. That's pretty cool. Cast the powerful spells. Hit him with the powerful swords. Oh, he's not gonna last long. Get him. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. 2 rounds. That's enjoyable. That's the kind of boss fight I want to be in. Da, 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 da. Good job, Grumbo. You're level 18 now. Tame that Hordy Ice, baby. Did that? Is that? No. Oh, wow. It counts. That's it. That's how you get it. Hmm? You guys can see that, right? I'm not going mad, am I? No? There's a thing following us? A thing following us into the darkness? Did the dwarves not tell us that it's still right behind? Hmm? No? Nothing there. What are you talking about? So usually, we're hitting level 20. We would have much higher hit points. Final Fantasy II, I actually got to about 6,000 HP by the time we ended, and that was pretty high. What a cheeky game that we're like, what's that? And he goes, what are you talking about? There's nothing here. Mischievous. Naughty. Your mother and I. My mother probably is worried about it, about me, but unlikely because I'm talking to myself for 3 hours at a time. Floating health bar. It's funny that anything at all is there. Why a floating health bar? What is invisible that we can't see, TM? The Manticore got Malone stoned! Can I cast something that makes invisible things visible? Let me take a look. Alright, now I want to get Malone unstoned before that... Ooh, good, okay. Because otherwise... he won't get any experience. I don't want him to fall behind like Grumbo. Don't do it. Good. Alright, let's check our magic then. No. 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 Blind? No. It's afflicting blind. No. No, I don't think so. That is a shame. What do you think? One more? Alright, well, it's fine. Wait. No, nothing. Nothing's there. We shouldn't even worry about it. Hey, Dwarf, can you see? Speaking of no? Talking about the glass tower? Talking to Jarl? It's that horn! You're the best! Now put it back where it belongs, please. Hang on, I'll take down the ward. Hohoi! The ward's going down, and there's an invisible thing. Okay, okay. You can get through now. Just leave the horn on the altar. Is that horn? You're the best. Is this where the Horn of Ice goes? Yep, just put it down. CANOE! Nothing happens. Horn of Ice goes? Yeah, just put it down. Fang of Water. Nothing happens. Alright, well, look. I love the key items in Final Fantasy II. That was the most fun we had in Final Fantasy II. You fools didn't notice me hiding in the shadows. Now both horns are mine for the taking. We didn't notice at all. With both horns in my possession, I can extinguish any flame. The tunnel to the crystal poses no obstacle to me now. The power of the fire crystal will belong to me, Gutsko the Great. It's mine. All mine. I bet that lowlife is headed for the mountains in the north. Please, you're gonna get those horns back. Our worst fears have come true. Gutsko has both horns of ice. What do we do? Oh, what do we do? Gutsko's fled to the cave to the north. He took the horns with him. This is bad. Real bad. I'm gonna take a nap. Ah, refreshed. Oh. Oh no, cool. They still got the freaked out dialogue. That's good. Lally, Lally, no! Make him horny again. My favorite. Lally ho! Make him horny again. Go on a quest to restore the horns. Actually, let's just take a step outside and do a bit of a save, shall we? Let's have a nice save, because it's been a while since our last one, right? Alright, let's go, let's go. The fire is gone. We're in the Molten Cave. Red marshmallow. That's a marshmallow now. It's not a flan. Okay, well. First, take Malone off defending all the time, and then let's see what happens. Dark Wind, I bet that's useful. We can just walk through this totally fine, I guess. Wow. What are you, Crocota? I don't remember seeing you before. Come here often? How tall are you, buddy? 7 foot with the horn? With the horn. God, that's so silly. Another Antarctic wind? Don't hate that. I mean, it's fun to throw those items in combat. Like, when poor Trunt is asked to deal some damage as White Mage. 7'9"? I mean, that's... I believe you that that's the actual quote, but like... Is he 7'9"? 7 feet there. Oh. Are they 2 separate measurements? Adamantoise. Just focus on the 9. Yeah, there you go. I saw you coming, Loxy. I know what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm reading you clearly. I know what's going down. I'll see you on the other side. I know what you're after. I know when... I know when to stop a running joke. Oh, lava fall. Okay, now we get hurt. We walk through the ambient lava feature. You see, kids, lava only hurts when it hits your head. Okay, come on, let's go. Let's go get that chest. Antarctic wind. Oh, freezing blade, even better. Hey, you bet, my dude. Yeah, very nice. Alright, let's go, let's go. We can't walk on that one, apparently. Alright. Well. Inconsistent, but okay. A Myrmecolium. Myrmecolon. Love that front row attack bonus. Malone wrecking them with that staff. Keep us topped off, Grumbo. So we can walk through lava a little bit more. South and north. Let's go. Can't walk on that. High potion. How are you tonight? Just wrecking him with regular attacks again, too. Alright. Not even on the back road dealing 120 damage a hit. God, it's nice to be overpowered, isn't it? Love it. High potion. Kind of makes me wonder, like, is the game balanced around you going immediately where you need to go from time to time, like, place to place? Because people playing it for the first time would have no idea where to go. Especially if they're not viewing by a guide. So the whole game is supposed to be this easy? Or maybe just a pixel remaster is easier? I don't know. We don't know if single people eat our crackers, and frankly, we don't want to know. Cool, potion, that was worth it. Well, it's not like we have 99 potions like we did at the end of Final Fantasy II, where I was just kind of fucking about and deciding to buy all 99 of them. Just for the lols, just in case. Level 19 these characters are. What's this? Excellent. Touch the rock and passageway opens. It's not a secret passageway either, it just moved us to a new zone. This looks like a trap. Right, doesn't it? Come on, Jimbles, press the right buttons. Molten Cave. We have all the chests, and there are no hidden items, so... presumably we're close to the end now, right? We got some potions. Let's use some potions. Chug, 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 my friends. Okay. Fire Crystal. Guts go. With the power of the Fire Crystal coursing through me, I'm unstoppable. Thing is, I gotta tap into true power of these flames, so long as you goodies stand in my way. Another personal, this is where you gotta meet your maker. Gutsko attacks with the formidable power of the Fire Crystal. We picked up like... And you're just a salamander now, is that right, buddy? Amazing! Look at Antarctic Windy. Look at that guy! We're gonna wreck you, Salamander, by casting a lot of ice spells. Over 1,000 from Trant! Good job, Trant. Alright, no more Blizzaga for you, bet we can do Blizzard? Got another Antarctic Wind? I don't think we do. Oh, we do, but I actually want to use a Kira, because that flame was a little hard. Another Blizzaga from Malone. Alright. Fuck him up. Come on, let's do it. I can do it again, Salamander. Ooh, we don't need to. We take you down with a Blizzaga from Malone. 1,600. Over 1,000 damage from Malone. A new MVP. That's a Fire Crystal. Doesn't look super fiery, that's for sure. Let's go. Warriors of light, I bestow upon you the power of light kindled within my flames. Right. Received a new title from the Fire Crystal. Ranger, Knight, Thief, and Scholar jobs now available. Hell yeah! Alright, well, let's check them out. Knight, Thief, Scholar, Ranger. Awesome. Okay. Well, Ubit, you've got to be a Knight, right? That makes sense. Freezing Salamander, still the same items. That's fantastic. Grumbo. Let's make you a Ranger. Yeah? Let's try something new. No armor. Sure. And Trunt. Well, I think you're going to stay a White Mage. But Malone, you're gonna be a big fucking nerd. Those books are powerful too. Alright, and the Scholar Robe is still going. Alright. Look at that. Oh, I bet. Because Grumbo's using a bow. I bet you could be on the back row and deal the same amount of damage. Leave? Yeah, absolutely. Bye, fuckers! The Tinker Tailor Soldier and Spy? Well, I don't know. Look at that. Now we can sing on the same menu. Look at our new classes. It's also kind of funny that, Ubit doesn't change much. Not that much. Warriors of Light, you have to help us. Ugh. What happened? Tokul, my beloved home, had nothing left to plunder, so that they're putting it to the torch. Please, you have to save us. I'm fading. Hain can change his weakness on a whim. However, a scholar would be able to see through his tricks. Gurk! Yo, he's fucking dead. Oh, well, the horns are already back? Lally ho! The horns are safe and sound. Yeah, let me see. It's a horn of ice? It's a horn of ice. Horns are safe and sound. Woohoo! Our treasure is yours. Let me moonwalk you over to the Vogue. Lally! What? So, that's got to be included because it doesn't res your people when you rest at an inn. And if your one person that can res heroes is dead, Like, you can't use it. Elixir, Otter Shroom, Killer Bow, Gauntlets, Gold Needle, Echo Herbs, Book of Fire, Scholar Robe, Book of Ice, Scholar Hat, Book of Light, Knight Armor, Phoenix Down, Jarl Greens, and Heroic Shield. Okay, that was difficult. Oh, I hope you'll make good use of our treasure. Gauntlets and Knight Armor. Killer Bow, amazing. Scholar Robe and Hat for Trot the White Mage. Clearly you should have the Scholar Hat. Sorry. Whew. Scrubs are kind of similar to spies, aren't they? Well, we've got to get into a random encounter to test out our new jobs. Our sweet... Yeah, that was a lot. Lally-ho! It was super loud and difficult to keep that chain going, but super fun. Lizardman. Guard. Barrage. Attack all? Oh my god, yes. You're the same. Study. What does that do? Takes 1 damage. What's that do? HP 84, vulnerable to lightning. Okay, that's pretty cool. Alchemy. Oh yeah, you can combine items to deal extra damage. Problem is, I don't think that's super worth it. Bonk. If the auto attack is not terrible on Scholar, it's worth it. Otherwise, I'm like, what about the spells? You're a big nerd, right? It wasn't great. What's God do? Let's try the auto attack with the knight so our ranger isn't doing everything. Auto attack's not bad as a knight. Love it. Man, rangers are great. So where's Tokkul? Down here, right? Well, that's effective. Yeah, it's Tokkul. Well, let's save before we go away, because what if Hein is in fact, a terrible boss fight? What if he's a great boss fight and we all die? Can't move. There they are. Seize them. Take that and that. Bring them along. Castle Hain is always in need of fresh servants. Well, that was unexpected. Castle Hain, first floor. Trader Hain has hidden King Argus's blade, the royal sword somewhere. Found a way out. An opening in the corner to my left. I won't live long enough to escape, but you might. Use this to shrink yourselves. Ugh! Contain Minnie. Oh, hey, Gory. Well, it's been lovely to see you. I hope you sleep well. Have a good night. It's only 3 minutes until we finish tonight anyway. Master Hain was Argus's most trusted advisor until the earthquake. It's like he's been at the behest of some dark force ever since. Hein managed to gain immense strength, but it changed him. Now he's consumed by an unquenchable thirst for power. HP and AP restored. I KO'd Alec. Wow, just there. Great. Warlock Hein carved his castle under the Elder Tree and coasted to roam the desert at his bidding. That's dark, man. I'm August, ruler of the castle north of the desert. I can hardly call myself a king when all my subjects are missing. Han cursed my soldiers, you see, bending them to his will. Blast it all, he was once my most trusted advisor. You alright, Your Majesty? I will be fine. What matters is that you find Han and defeat him. Well, clearly. Make us small. Okay, everyone is miniaturized. Let's go. Okay, cool. We can just unmini ourselves. Awesome. Well, what's this ominous egg sack, huh? Nothing to worry about? Nothing to worry about at all. Just ignore it. Pharaohs. And lemurs. Those aren't lemurs. You know, since we've used some of our items before, I don't think we're getting the most use out of having a scholar in the party. So what I'm going to do is actually switch Malone back to Black Mage. No, let's switch Malone to a thief! Have ourselves some fun with a new class. Damage received from poison. Sorry, Malone. The knight just takes so little damage. Alright. Malone, it's been good having you as a giant nerd. You're gonna be a thief. Dagger and dagger. Oof. Grumbo's ranger's doing great. Thief. Chest contained a holy arrow. What did we learn? Holy arrows deal more damage to the random encounters we've found here so far. That's worth it. Oh, there, I see it. Just a demon. Steel. Did you see the other ability on Malone called Scram? That's pretty cool. Wow, that was pretty hard. Alright, alright, alright. Sorry, Trunt, you're gonna be heal bot for a bit. Malone the Thief. You're on the back row too. Alright, well, let's go. Boop! And now we can see no other hidden tunnels. Let's go. Chest contained Phoenix down. Very helpful. What are they holy with? Probably holy water, I'd say. So it's quick saving and we're finishing for the night because it is, in fact, 10 o'clock and we've had 3 hours that just flew past playing Final Fantasy III with you all, which is, of course, a lot of fun. So thank you very much for joining us tonight. I will finish relatively quickly to say that it was really enjoyable and I hope we play with each other again pretty soon. And I'll make you another cocktail on Monday night, hopefully with fixed hair. Let this be a single event that happened once, and not that often. So, I should note that Kate Latte is on playing Hades right now, and if you are still up for watching some more people stream tonight, I recommend them. They're a lot of good fun, so I'm going to send people in that direction. Send us all. And if you're not joining me to hang out in this chat, I hope you have a good evening, and we'll see you Monday night. Check out the VODs as well. Good night, everyone. Honk, honk, honk.